What's up, Guam? Welcome to In the Zone. Dave Delgado here with me tonight on the show. Frank Florig, Special Olympics Guam President, Paul Mignola, National Sports Director, and Cam Lorenzo, Chairman. First off, 2020 has been a challenging year for athletes. Special Olympics Guam has had to cancel several events due to the COVID restrictions, but the organization has been in contact with athletes, parents, and guardians via a Zoom webinar.
We had a family health forum showcased a few weeks ago, Saturday. It was focused primarily on health, food and nutrition, and the 3 W's of practicing social distancing and safety during the COVID pandemic.
Well, we had several doctors. We had Dr. Lee. We also have Dr. Adolfson, and she's from IHP. We also had Barbara Mothna. She's an RN, and then we also had Rose Calvo and her group out of Payless, and they highlighted some very healthy foods for our athletes and their parents. But Dave, the important thing with this forum is originally we were looking at targeting the audience would have been our athletes, but after sitting around with the board, we decided to actually target the family and the caregivers and make it a family wholesome project. So we also had Paul, our National Sports Director, do several segments on exercise with the athletes, and I think more importantly, it was to get our families together, exercise together, eat together, and just do things together that, considering the circumstances with COVID.
So what we did was we recorded a couple of exercises that the athletes can do at home, but most importantly, the family can participate in with the athletes. One of the movements that or our goal this year and part of last year was to try to get the athletes not just to wait for the 8 weeks prior to the event to start their training, but to do it as a lifestyle, to get them out there, to go walking with them, take them walking, go walk around the house, do some exercises such as stretching. One of the hardest things to do is the stretching, is because some of them are limited with their mobility. But any type of stretching that they could possibly do actually enhances them and prepares them for the 8 weeks, 9 weeks of training. Once we get past this shutdown, we decided what better way to include some exercises, that these videos, short clips that they can do at home.
And how has the community responded to helping Special Olympics Guam during these times?
We've got about 3 levels of donors or supporters, I would say. One would be the monetary, the other would be through in-kind, and then the third would be by allowing us to use their facilities. So the facility part generally are the government and the Guam Football Association. And then we've got the in-kind, which would be, the hotels, the vendors out there that have something that we can use in our programs. And then we have the monetary, which are companies like Matson, companies like the Reef, Trench Challenge, recently Paradise Fitness, and all sorts of monetary donators. Not huge amounts, but amounts that actually pushes us through that threshold of being able to provide quality games. We understand everybody's going through tough times. So we're telling our vendors, especially our monetary and our in-kind vendors, that, if you can't afford to support us, that doesn't mean we're leaving you behind. We'll stand ready with you. We continue to support your business. Guam Telephone Authority is a good example. They are constantly providing us our communication needs. Guam International Trade Center constantly providing us an office where we can meet and hold our meetings at.
And what can we look forward to in 2021?
It's funny you bring that up, because Senardi Lai and I just spoke this morning, and he has gotten a grant, and we've been looking at introducing what we call air badminton. That's probably one of the sports we're probably going to see happen maybe February timeframe. It's low impact. With the help of GFA, we can set up outdoor badminton, which is something new to the world. in their soccer fields. And I think that's probably something we hope to see. It's low impact. It again, we're keeping our social distancing, and it would all depend on public health if they would allow us to even hold something like that. And it would be just a fun day. It won't be a day of competition. It'd be a day of just coming out, enjoying our sun, enjoying the island, and learning the mechanics of air badminton.
Hey, Dave, I also want to mention another resource that we're getting from the community is just like what we had in the Family Health Forum. We have doctors donating their time to help educate more about COVID and more about social distancing and how we can stop the spread and, keeping us updated. And that's a big thing that we appreciate from the doctors that assisted us on that Family Health Forum that we just recently had. And we want to look and continue having that so that the education side is instrumental moving forward.
And by the way, the International Lions Club, which is big on Guam, District 204, their mother umbrella actually funded that forum with grant money to Special Olympics Guam to make it happen. We also have had AdStec that stepped up, and they gave us such a sweet deal with what money we were able to come up with, and provided us double the service that they could have with the small amount of money we got from the grant. So, again, it's a community program, and without the community, there is no program. And that's Special Olympics, and I think that's the vision of our founder, Eunice Shriver, when she founded it in the 60s, that it was going to be a community program. And it is today. I think we're living her dream. And I think Guam's a perfect place and a perfect example of the community coming together to provide activities and sporting events for people with regardless of the level of ID they may have. So, again, Guam, thank you.